Hi, this is Kevin Fonger with ActiveGearReview.com. Today here we're with Ned Hobson with Redington, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about basically intro to fly fishing.
Thanks. So as you said, I'm with Redington, and we're a brand that provides everything you need for fly fishing, from rods and reels, waders and boots, to a full apparel line that supports fly fishing, both in authentic fly fishing core apparel pieces, plus pieces that are great for just everyday outdoor pursuits. Today we're going to teach you just the basics of fly casting and the elements of a fly rod. So we've got what's called a 5-weight fly rod here, which is really your classic trout weight fly fishing rod. A nice aluminum machined reel, and a floating fly line. The way a fly rod works is it just simply bends and straightens, and we're going to use the weight of the fly line to cast our fly out here in the water. So we've got fly line, a leader, and then a fly at the very end. So I'm just going to reel off a little bit of line here, or pull off a little bit of line, and teach you about the overhead cast. So the overhead cast is simply an exercise in timing, where I'm using, again, the weight of the fly line to bend the rod, time my cast, create some loops, and get the fly out here so I'm fishing. So the basics of this cast is I'm going to start with my rod tip down at the water. By putting my rod tip down at the water with a little bit of line out there, I'm able to flex that rod as I come back on my back cast. I have a nice stop here about 1 o'clock. I'm going to let the line open up behind me, wait for it to kind of flatten out, come forward, have a nice crisp stop there, let that line turn over and fall in front of me. So what that looks like, I'm going to get a little bit of line out here, got it out in front of me. So I'm accelerating to the back cast, nice easy stop, forward cast, and down. So again, accelerating to that stop, driving forward and stopping, and letting it back out there. That's about 20 feet, and that's all you need for really getting into fly fishing and starting to fish creeks and streams. It's the basic overhead cast.
Okay, Ned, what do you typically need, for the person that's just getting into fly fishing? What are some of the basics that they need?
At the very least, you just need a basic rod and reel outfit here.
Okay.
Redington's got some great products that start at $120, which is a rod, reel, line, backing, and leader.
Okay.
And all you need is some flies. Here throughout the western states, throughout the summer there's a great variety of, you can get a handful of flies, hopper styles, some dry flies, and a couple of wet flies, and you're off and fishing. The most popular things would be, small creeks, streams, and some, reservoirs like this. It's a great way to get into fly fishing with really a basic amount of gear, with just like I said, the rod, reel, line, leader, and some flies, and you're off and doing it, and this basic casting technique, and you're out there on the water. And is there any certain age groups that
where kids should start doing it, or certain heights or something like that they need to be?
Absolutely. It's obviously one of those things that does take a little bit of coordination. So we find kids, 6, 7 is about when they really start getting into it. Young teenagers, it's a great sport for young teens to get into, especially with their folks where they're out on the water, just having a great time. We make products, actually some youth products, that are a little bit shorter. This is a 9-foot rod that I have in my hand right here, which is kind of the classic length for a standard fly rod. But 8-6 rods, or even 8-foot rods, are a little bit more approachable for kids. It's kind of, if you think of the fly rod as a lever, handling a big 9-foot rod is a little difficult. So if you shorten that up and you give them a fly line that's got a little bit shorter of a head, it's a little bit easier to get into the casting stroke. So you shorten the fly rod down, but for kids of all ages, fly fishing's great because you can be 10 or you can be 80.
Yeah.
It's something that you can get out on the water and enjoy.
Well, thanks, Ned. I appreciate your time.
Sure, thanks a lot.
Thank you.